Namaste, Witchlings. How is everybody today? Oh, I don't have a necklace on. Ha. I am feeling particularly chaotic today. Took the dogs out first thing this morning and barely made it back in the house before I passed out. I am not doing well with the heat today. So, how is everyone doing other than that? I find some serious irony with the fact that my body was not liking the heat this morning with one of today's holidays, and you'll hear about that in a few minutes. All right, so we're going to do our smidge bit of digital housekeeping that we do on a regular basis and say, please be mindful of the energy you bring into my space. Be respectful in my chat. If you are not, well, the mods and Arnold will find you at the Banhammer.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Pull that one up. Hi, Caleb. I see a raven. I see a star pause. We're doing pretty good. Yep, there's a 12. All right. How is everyone? We are chaotic and blue today. So hot. It's fabulous. Fabulous? You're fabulous. Dude, we're getting the band back together. Anyway. Is there a reason why you're asking my sexuality, Sandy? All right, y'all. Let's get started then. Haha. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome one and all to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care. Namaste, my witchlings. Welcome if it is your first time here. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. So, what we do here, we do a lot of fun stuff. But first, we're going to talk about some, well, non-existent birthdays. So, there were so many birthdays today, there were no leftover for today. So, we are going to there are so many birthdays yesterday, there were none left for today. My brain and mouth are not communicating well today. All right, my loves. So, we are going to light our candle to be a beacon of light and hope in the dark for those who have lost their way. And with the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed, and we invite the ancestors to join us and be with us today. There is that. Whoop, whoop. We're doing good. Okay, oops. I almost blew the candle out. Weeps. All right, y'all. Welcome, one and all, my witchlings, to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where we are reading the cards, taking care of ourselves, and having a hell of a lot of fun while we're at it, because I am a dork. And I do not know why I sound like the squirrel from Hoodwinked today. I just am. All right, y'all, so let's grab our favorite crystal. I am going to grab hematite to repel negativity today. So go grab your favorite crystal, light your favorite candle, or some incense for that aromatherapy. Cozy up with your cup of coffee or tea if that's your preferred brew, and get ready to hear today's message from the universe. And don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing for your daily doses of divination. Hit that bell so you know when we're live and posting. Whoop, whoop. All right. All right, so apparently I am beyond speedy today, and I do apologize. The ADHD is strong in this one today. That sounded evil. All right, y'all, so If you happen to be local to Seattle, specifically the Snoqualmie Valley area, listen up. I am facilitating a yoga class in the park on Friday evenings, and I am doing guided meditation in the park on Tuesdays and Saturdays, except this Saturday we have a family wedding to attend. So, if you are local and you want to come hang out and join us, please let me know. You can register for the events on my website under the book tab. No, I'm not into homesteading yet. It has kind of been a dream for a good 20 years. I am a member of the queer community. So let's see, we have the rainbow love and the we the people means all the people with the rainbow flag. And then, all right, then we have Lammas coming up. We're going to put Lammas on the back burner for a moment. We will talk about it shortly. So, today's holidays. We have some fun ones. So, our holidays today are World Sjogren's Day, Hot Enough For Ya Day, and Gorgeous Grandma Day. On World Sjogren's Day, I am sending protective energy to my fellow Spoonies who are dealing with this. Your battles are seen and your strength is so very much honored. May you find moments of ease and comfort today and all days. You are not alone in this fight. Next, our day is Hot Enough For You Day. Is it hot enough for you now? Oh my God, the dogs and I are melting. The cat melted a long time ago. And I am continually reminded in this heat that Potts does not play well with temperatures over 75 degrees Fahrenheit. I can talk. Remember to hydrate and practice some gentle indoor air-conditioned yoga today. Listen to your body and be kind to yourself. And then finally, it is Gorgeous Grandma Day, and have a happy Gorgeous Grandma Day to all the matriarchs, crones, and keepers of wisdom. Your magic shapes generations. Remember, all bodies are beautiful, and there is immense power and beauty in age and experience. Honor your gorgeous grandmas in your life today. That would be me. I am a grandma. I have three currently Earthside, with 3 more on the way this winter. We are going to have a Halloween set of twins, and I believe an early November or a Christmas little boy. All right. Yeah, Wilbur, I can't disagree with that one. I have POTS. I have IBS. I have a slew of diagnoses. So between pain and other shiz, thank you. These glasses and my non-daily draw glasses came from Zenni. They are inexpensive and good quality, and I absolutely love the glasses they have. I do not know where you would have DM'd me, but we will see if we can find that. And then, why is the queer community not acceptable in Africa? I wish I knew, my friend. I am willing to bet it's something with the government and Bible and... Hello to Sandra. I am willing to bet that we are related somehow because we have the same damn last name. Spelled the same way. I haven't had a daughter in years. At least not a biological. That's right, because I've commented on her last name before. Yes, I'm assuming you're her. I apologize if you are not. My daughters, now that I realize, my non-biological daughters are both doing extremely well. I am so happy for them. I myself was born and raised on the West Coast in Oregon. However, my paternal line is from Iowa, Illinois, Cedar Rapids, and Des Moines. All right. All right, so let us play with some cards now. Ta-dum. Yes, we're reading the cards. We're playing with them too. Oh, let's make sure that the camera's not going to have hissy fits. I fixed it. All right, our first oracle card today is Unresolved Issues, followed by Lies and Partial Truths. I love the cat on that one. Finally, Someone Has Some Unmet Needs. All right, so what are the cards telling us today? We have some unresolved issues are festering, fed by those lies and partial truths. This definitely means that someone's needs are going unmet. This is a time for radical honesty, first with yourself, then with others. So these are my thoughts on what these guys are telling us right now. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. I have to admit, I'm curious. All right, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. Now, first tarot card is... Oh. Mice are misbehaving. All right. Our first tarot card today is the Six of Cups reversed, which means we are living in the past and we need to leave behind those past loves and relationships and, move towards the future. Focus more on the future than what's behind us. Next, we have the King of Pentacles reversed, telling you to be wary of get-rich-quick schemes. Someone is being stubborn and possessive here. Finally, we have the Lovers reversed, which says separation and or divorce. This relationship, though, was always based more on physical attraction than genuine emotion and care. Therefore, it was probably doomed to fail to start. So, what do they say altogether? Well, the Lovers reversed is showing us a relationship or a choice in disharmony. You are currently stuck in the past via the Six of Cups reversed, which is leading to some instability and some poor material decisions with the King of Pentacles reversed. You need to heal those old wounds to restore balance. We're once again being told to do our shadow work. Life is good. Thank you, school. This is my office. This is where I spend, a good 16 hours a day. All right, now, all 6 cards together. What are they telling us here? Well, the universe is not pulling punches today. This is a very clear, albeit very intense story being told between the Oracle and the Tarot cards. So, the foundation of this is laid bare by the Oracle cards, which has given us 3 incredibly potent cards with unresolved issues, lies, and partial truths, and someone has their needs being unmet. This is the spiritual and emotional backdrop for everything else that we are seeing right now. There is a deep foundational problem here rooted in something that has yet to be dealt with, and it is being masked by deception or a lack of honesty, which is causing those genuine needs to be ignored. Then the tarot comes in and shows us exactly how this is manifesting in the real world right now. The central card, the heart of this conflict, is the Lovers reversed. This points to a major misalignment of values, disharmony in a significant relationship, or even a choice that has been made that is not in integrity with your authentic self. This isn't just a simple disagreement. This is a fundamental disconnect. So, why is this happening? In this case, we look to the Six of Cups reversed for information. This card is telling us the unresolved issues from the Oracle are old baggage. You are either stuck in the past, romanticizing a time that was not what you remember, or some old wounds and patterns from your childhood are very much sabotaging your present. You cannot make a healthy choice for your future, i.e. the Lovers reversed, because you are currently chained to an unhealthy view of your past. Now, what is the result of this disharmony and refusal to move on? Well, we see that in the King of Pentacles reversed. This is the unmet needs and the lies manifesting as instability. It represents a loss of security, some poor financial or material decisions, and a lack of grounding. Somebody needs some salt water. It is the energy of an unsuccessful leader, someone whose choices lead not to abundance but to precarity and ruin, either for themselves or for those who depend on them. Putting it all together here, we have a significant relationship or a life path that is in crisis with the Lovers reversed because you are allowing unhealed wounds and a distorted view of your past to dictate your present with the Six of Cups reversed. This cycle of avoidance and inauthenticity, lies, and unresolved issues is creating tangible instability in your security, your finances, and your home life with the King of Pentacles reversed, leaving your core needs critically unmet. The work here is abundantly clear. It is time for some radical, brutal honesty with yourself and with others. The lies have got to stop. The shadow work on these past issues must begin. You cannot build a stable, abundant future on a foundation of dishonesty and unresolved pain. It's a difficult path here, yes, but it is the only one that leads back to harmony and true security. So what do you guys think of what the cards are telling us? Let me know. All right, y'all. Oh, bipolar runs in my line too. I was misdiagnosed bipolar, and I am so sorry you are dealing with that. All right. May Ozzy's memory forever be a blessing, and his music is going to keep his memory alive. I have to admit, and the man behind the curtain will back me up on this because he happened to be standing right there when I saw the news yesterday. Seeing the first article about Ozzy, I stopped dead and I forgot to breathe for a good 2 minutes. Maybe not quite that long, maybe more like 45 seconds, but still, I was in shock. We've lost Malcolm and Jamal Warner. We've lost Ozzy. Do I want to know who's next? Will you tell me who died? Or who's gonna die? Not without Fuzzbutt's permission. I was too shocked to cry. I'm just like, I did cry a little bit over Malcolm Jamal Warner. And that the weird thing there is I never watched but one of the shows he was in. And I watched that show primarily because of Luke Perry. Started watching it because of Luke Perry. And then when I discovered, Malcolm Jamal Warner was in it, all the better. All right. This week has been rough on celebrities, though, right? And it's only Wednesday. I am terrified of what's to come the rest of the week. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, gosh, excuse me. There are people who have commented that when he sang Mama, I'm Coming Home, it hit different. All right. We are moving on to Namaste. All right. Namaste. Namaste. No comment. No comment. I cannot confirm or deny that I agree with that statement. All right, let's take today's reading and think of it in regards to the United States' current political climate. That is all I am saying, and we are going to move on to Namaste. Namaste says, take what you need, leave what you don't. Pretend you are going on an adventure. What do you need? What will make things easier for you? What will keep you comfortable and safe? Collect all the things you need to have a wonderful adventure. Now, breathe 8 times intentionally while you think about setting off on your journey. Gather your belongings and set out the door. As you close the door, know that you have everything you need and all the unnecessary things are left behind. Now, do this with your thoughts as well. Imagine what you need to feel healthy, strong, and confident. What do you need to lead a happy life today? Gather them all and again breathe 8 times intentionally. When you are done, collect all your positive thoughts and shut the door behind you. All the unnecessary thoughts that would weigh you down today are left behind. All you have with you are the thoughts that will promote peace, prosperity, and happiness. Go forth on your journey and rejoice. By detaching from unnecessary thoughts, we liberate ourselves from stress. All right. Yes, I try very hard to not get super political during my daily divination draws. However, I'm going to make one statement here. I am not straight. I am a veteran. I am a witch. I am a yoga instructor. I am disabled. Literally the only thing I have going for me in the current political climate is the fact that my skin is as pale as it is. And that is all I'm going to say. I will let you guys draw your own conclusions about what my politics are from that. All right. Namaste gets put away. That rhymed. Hey. Love you, dear. Okay. Sounds about right. The only one I disagree with is the Tower reversed, and the only reason I say that is because I tend to be chaos embodied. It is my favorite tarot card. Magician reversed, yep. Ace of Pentacles reversed, yep. That pretty much describes my life. Yep. Letting a crumbling structure fall is preventing building a solid new foundation. Yes, definitely. All right. We will read self-compassion momentarily. Yeah. Yep, put those away, did I? All right. Now that I've put my tarot cards away, because I try to put stuff away to keep from losing it. Self-compassion. I love these cards. Today we are letting ourselves off the hook. Right now, and I had a massive typo in my notes. We are letting ourselves off the hook. Right now, try forgiving yourself for a small recent misstep. Now wish yourself well. All right, y'all. Finish putting these away so I can put self-compassion away. Haha. And then we get our goddess. Why would you want to? I tried so hard. I really did, y'all. I really did. I tried. I failed miserably. I tried. All right, y'all. We are going to do Goddess here in a second. Let me put my other card away. I have been losing stuff so badly. It's so nice to know I'm not alone. That is not the right deck of cards. Oh my God. I mean, that's like some of the news that's come out about the plane. And that is all I'm going to say, because that was enough to give me nightmares for a couple of nights. Oof. Today's goddess is one of the mainstream goddesses that most people know, which I was avoiding for a long time just because. So today's goddess is Freya. In Nordic tradition, Freya, whose name means lady, is a goddess who presides over matters of the heart. Celebrated for her stunning beauty, she is a powerful figure in mythology, known as a mistress to the gods. Freya's themes are devotion, strength, the sun, magic, and passion, with the lion and strawberries as her symbols. God, I love strawberries. She is often depicted driving a majestic chariot pulled by cats. Damn it, he's not here. And when she weeps, her tears are of pure gold. Adorning her is a radiant, shining necklace alluding to her solar connections, and she is credited with teaching the art of magic to humankind. You can connect with Freya's ardent and dynamic energy to bring a loving spark into your life. For those seeking to enhance romance, sharing strawberries dipped in melted chocolate with a lover is a way to ingest her passionate energy. If you are single, however, eating a few of her sacred berries for breakfast can help internalize some self-love, attracting new loving opportunities. To cultivate love and success in other areas of your life, however, such as with your friends or in your career, wearing gold-toned clothing or jewelry can invoke Freya's solar power, granting you greater tenacity, focus, and esteem in all your endeavors. Freya is very cool. A very dear friend is Freya is their patron goddess. So I have learned a fair amount about her in the last 20-ish years. God, we have been friends that long. Sorry, I'm feeling old today. And it's gorgeous Grandma Day, which didn't help me any either. All right. Guess what time it is? It's time to talk about llamas. Not llamas, lamas. So, if you are a local to Seattle, we will be at the Pacific Northwest Witches Market Llamas Festival on Sunday, August 3rd. Di the Yoga Witch will be there with Raven, who is hanging out in the comments here, and we will be reading tarot cards. We will have my cute little t-shirts here for sale. We will have some stickers for sale. We will probably have some Bigfoot stuff with us too, because one of my people is obsessed with Bigfoot. Not complaining. All right, so come join us. It is starting at 12 at noon. Opening ceremonies are at 12. It closes at 6. Family friendly, pet friendly, some of the coolest people you'll want to meet. Come on down and have some fun. We're going to have a bonfire at 6:30ish, somewhere in there. So, it is now time for Zen. Might help if I show you the book at the front. We have another long story today. We have a Zen story. I am terrified I'm going to stick my book into the candle. So, let's go. One day, the great Master Huang Po and a monk were walking along, talking and laughing together like old friends. When they came to a swollen river, the monk tried to take the master across, but Huang Po said, "Please, cross over yourself." The monk walked across the waves as though walking on a level field. Once on the other side, he called, "Come across! Come across!" The master scolded him, "You self-perfected fellow! If I had known you were going to perform a miracle, I would have broken your legs." The monk sighed with admiration and said, "You are a true master of the great vehicle." Why is my only thought that sounds like something my mother would have said to me? Yes. I like that idea of Vampy. All right. Set my books down. So, heads up. This is how far we are through the book currently. I think the next time we finish it, we are going to go back to reading Mr. Rogers' quotes. Because we all need a little Mr. Rogers in our lives right now. Am I right? I'm going to go ahead and put out the candle. I almost said put out the curtain. Put out the candle. And then I'm going to chit-chat for a second. So, all right, witchlings. It is time for us to wrap up. So, we shall extinguish our candle, which opens our circle, and we extend our gratitude to the ancestors who chose to join us here today. Speaking of the ancestors, that kind of leads well into oh God, I didn't, for a good heartbeat, I didn't realize the last 4 letters of Derek's last name. I saw the Derek S-T-E and went, what? All right, y'all. Yeah. So, the reason I said extending our gratitude to the ancestors. The other day, the man behind the curtain, because of one of the cards I had drawn, was singing the freaking Reading Rainbow theme song. So what did I do? I decided to just bring it up and play it on Spotify and then just let Spotify play. It went through Reading Rainbow, Mr. Rogers, and a bunch of my cartoons that I grew up on. And I have been thinking about Mr. Rogers and LeVar Burton all week. And there are a number of people, because this came up in one of my witchy groups, who all of us very firmly agree that both of them, but Mr. Rogers in specific in this case, belong on the ancestors' altar, the revered ancestors' altar, because he is no longer with us. And we all agree that he is everybody's ancestor because he is that one who just loved everyone unconditionally. He was one of those Christians that walked the walk, you know? And I love him. I miss his wisdom. And and LeVar Burton is just another one of those non-toxic masculinity types of guys. So, I love it. Yeah, and he's the wrong... I do not mean skin color when I say this, but he is the wrong color for my connections. And yes, I am married. I am a mother of 3 human children and 4 furry children that are biological. I have 2 non-biological daughters, 1 non-biological son, and a bunch of bonus kids. So, yeah. I am very much not as young as I look. And I am rather discerning on the people I date. Which, I haven't done that in a long time. You're kind of a cross between a sibling and a child. I haven't figured that one out yet. But you did. So, I am very open to adopting new family members. I firmly believe chosen family is as authentic as birth family. And for some of us, particularly in the queer community, we end up having more chosen family than blood family because so many of us are disowned by our blood family for being queer. Ohana, yes. Actually, Ohana is one of the ways I refer to the chosen family, and I stole that from a friend who is actually one of my staff. So, but yes. All right, y'all, let's go out there and spread some love, spread joy, and spread kindness, because there is already so much hate and darkness in this world. Try to be a beacon of light and hope for those who are wandering in the darkness. Also, be sure that you tell your loved ones, human, scaly, furry, and feathered, that you love them beyond words, because you do not know how long you have with them. And I know from experience that 2 a.m. phone call sucks. As far as all of my witchlings who are still here now, if you have made it through this entire live stream or video, I congratulate you. I appreciate you. And can you please help me appease the algorithm gods with a comment of 7 words or more? Some suggestions what to talk about. Tell me your favorite crystal. Tell me your favorite incense or candle, even your favorite cologne or perfume scent. Tell me your coffee order, because I am a coffee whore. Or if you don't want to think about anything, Panic at the Disco has some inspiration. Hey, look, die, I made it. Yay. Yes, we like that song. All right, y'all. Now that we are done, please go out and touch some grass. Have a fantabulous, magical, wonderful day filled with love and joy. And always, always remember that you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you genuinely do have a purpose. Even if you haven't figured it out yet, you will eventually. And I love you guys to bits and pieces. I will see you all tomorrow. Love you. Namaste, witchlings. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell. For a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes, consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithdyliden.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.